when you think about the most powerful media empire in modern entertainment, your mind immediately goes to Kris Jenner and her world-famous family. But behind the multi-billion-dollar brand, the relentless paparazzi, and the global headline machine sat one quiet, beloved matriarch who started it all, Mary Jo MJ Shannon. Just days ago, news broke that MJ passed away at the age of 91, leaving fans and reality television viewers around the world completely heartbroken. Unite. At first, when Kris Jenner shared the tragic news in a deeply emotional social media tribute, details were kept entirely under wraps. Fans knew only that the family was grieving the loss of their foundational heart. But in the last 24 hours, official legal documents and death certificates obtained by investigative outlets have finally revealed the true medical details surrounding MJ's final days. And what has emerged is a story of quiet resilience, a private battle fought far away from reality, TV cameras, and an immediate cause of death that has left millions reflecting on her incredible 91-year legacy. To understand why this news is sending such deep shockwaves across pop culture, you have to look beyond the red carpets. MJ wasn't just Kris Jenner's mother, she was the grounding force for 3 generations of superstars. While the Kardashian-Jenner family built their lives in front of flashing cameras, MJ brought a rare, unfiltered authenticity whenever she appeared on screen. She was the witty, sharp-tongued grandmother who wasn't impressed by fame, money, or viral trends. She called out pretense, kept her family anchored in reality, and remained the ultimate confidant for Kris during the most chaotic moments of her life. Okay? That raises an interesting question for anyone who has followed this family over the years. When a public figure lives so much of their life on camera, how do they handle grieving such a massive personal loss in the ruthless spotlight of modern media? Leave a comment below with your thoughts, because balancing raw grief that is with global fame is something few people ever have to navigate. Lamed for weeks leading up to her passing on July 16th, rumors had been quietly swirling among industry insiders that MJ's health was deteriorating. Yet, true to the family's fiercely protective nature over their matriarch's privacy, no public announcements were made. She spent her final days surrounded by close family at a Los Angeles hospital, just 10 days shy of what would have been her 92nd birthday. But while the world initially believed her passing was simply the peaceful result of natural old age, the newly released medical findings paint a much more complex and tragic picture of what she was battling behind closed doors. The official death certificate obtained by major news outlets has finally shed full light on what truly happened in MJ's final hours. According to official medical records from the Los Angeles hospital, where she passed away on July 16th, her primary cause of death was listed as acute cardiopulmonary arrest. A sudden and fatal cessation of heart function and blood circulation. But what truly shocked fans and health observers alike were the underlying contributing factors detailed in the legal filing: acute respiratory failure, and a courageous, months-long private battle with metastatic lung cancer. Blind. For months leading up to her passing, while the world watched the Kardashian family navigate business launches, high-profile fashion events, and viral social media moments, MJ was fighting an intense health battle far behind the scenes. She chose to keep her cancer diagnosis strictly within her innermost circle, refusing to let her health become public speculation or tabloid fodder. Records confirm that no autopsy was performed, and she was peacefully cremated on July 23rd, surrounded by the quiet reverence of those who loved her most. This revelation adds a profound layer of weight to the emotional tributes posted by her family. When Kris Jenner wrote on Instagram that there were no words that could ever capture what her mother meant to her, fans now understand the immense burden Kris was carrying while watching her 91-year-old mother fight terminal illness in private. MJ passed away just 10 days shy of her 92nd birthday, making the loss even more poignant for her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren who had planned to celebrate another major milestone with her. Gleaned. That brings up a thought-provoking topic that many fans are reflecting on today. In an age where almost every medical crisis or family struggle is monetized or broadcast for public consumption, how admirable was it for MJ and her family to protect her dignity and privacy until the very end? Let your voice be heard in the comments section below. Do you respect how quietly they handled this tragic battle, while the medical details explain the physical reality of her passing? They only scratch the surface of who MJ Shannon really was. To fully grasp her impact, you have to look back at the incredible, independent life she built long before reality cameras ever stepped foot into her home, a journey marked by resilience, entrepreneurship, and a deep, unconditional bond with her daughter Kris that shaped an entire pop culture era. To truly appreciate why MJ's loss leaves such an unfillable void, you have to look at the woman she was before the world ever knew her famous grandkids. Born in 1934, long before reality television or digital media existed, MJ was a trailblazer in her own right. As a young single mother navigating a changing corporate world, she opened her own high-end children's clothing boutique, Shannon and Company, which she successfully ran for over 40 years. It was that exact sharp business acumen, fierce work ethic, and refusal to back down that she passed down to her daughter, Kris, the very foundation upon which the entire Kardashian-Jenner empire was eventually built. Parent. King. On screen, whether appearing on Keeping Up with the Kardashians or their Hulu follow-up series, MJ while Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, Kendall, and Kylie navigated world tours, global brand launches, and constant tabloid drama, visits to Grandma MJ's house in San Diego were always a reality check. She didn't care about red carpets or internet clout, she cared about family, integrity, and keeping everyone humble. Her quick wit, legendary humor, and blunt honesty made her an instant favorite among millions of viewers who saw her as the heart of the family. That brings up another compelling question for everyone following this story. Do you think Kris Jenner would have been able to build a multi-billion-dollar media empire without the fearless blueprint and work ethic handed down by her mother, MJ? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because behind almost every great success story is a powerful matriarch who paved the way. Now, as the family navigates this devastating transition behind closed doors, the focus shifts to how her memory will be honored moving forward. While the immediate cause of death gives fans long-sought answers, the true story is about an extraordinary woman who lived 91 years on her own terms, survived a quiet battle with cancer with ultimate grace, and left behind a global family legacy that will endure for generations to come. In the days following the tragic confirmation of her passing, the Kardashian-Jenner family gathered in San Diego for an intimate 3-hour celebration of life at the historic La Valencia Hotel, a tribute held on the exact day that would have been her 92nd birthday. Surrounded by pink flowers, vintage family photos, and decades of cherished memories, they celebrated a matriarch whose impact stretched far beyond the borders of California. Social media posts from Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, and Kylie reflected a shared sentiment. While the world lost a reality television legend, they lost the quiet heartbeat of their home, MD. MJ's passing marks the official end of an era for pop culture's most famous family. As they step into a new chapter, her lessons of resilience, unconditional love, and staying grounded amid the chaos of global stardom will continue to guide three generations of artists, entrepreneurs, and public figures. Her life proved that even in a world obsessed with fleeting viral fame, true strength lies in family, dignity, and living authentically until the very end. Benjitst. Now, as we honor the memory of Mary Jo Shannon, I want to leave you with one final question to consider. How do you think MJ's absence will change the dynamic of the Kardashian-Jenner family moving forward, and which of her iconic moments on screen will you remember most? King? In the hours following the public release of the death certificate, members of the Kardashian family began sharing intimate, previously unseen messages that provided a heartbreaking look at MJ's final days. Kim Kardashian shared screenshots from their family group chat, revealing how, even in her final weeks, MJ was sending words of encouragement, humor, and wisdom to her grandchildren. Khloe Kardashian echoed that sentiment in a moving message of her own, writing that MJ lived so gracefully and proved to everyone that love is the single greatest legacy anyone can leave behind. Across social media, fans have responded by creating viral tribute videos, sharing their favorite moments of MJ from over 15 years of reality television. From her legendary blunt advice to her quiet strength behind the scenes, internet archives are currently flooded with millions of impressions honoring a woman who truly witnessed the birth of a global pop culture dynasty. Banda. Ultimately, Mary Jo Shannon's story is not just about her quiet medical battle or her final days. It is about 91 years of a life lived with undeniable poise, resilience, and unshakable dedication to family. Her memory will undoubtedly live on through her children, grandchildren, and the millions of people around the world whose lives she touched. Now, share your heartfelt thoughts and memories in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on all post notifications so you never miss an investigative breakdown on the world of celebrity news and pop culture. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next story.